Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. This is our genealogy video. First video of the day. I've already had a crazy day, and it's only 1:30. That's okay. I'm going to show you a few things. Not that. First of all, my to-do list is just about done. I actually got in the mail today a couple of things about my natural grandfather. They're called final payment worksheets for military pension and whatnot. It's hard to read. Because it's written in handwriting, but I'll just show it to you. This is what they had because they had a fire. Now, I did find the tombstone transcription forms. I wish they had more than one per form, so I printed 10 of them out. But that's what it looks like. Family Tree Magazine has them. Other people might also have them online. I don't know. And this is a whole booklet to help you with brick walls. What's a brick wall? Well, a brick wall is someone you're stuck on. Like my great-grandmother, Patience Burgess. It's funny because the very first line says, quote, "I lost her in the 1890 census. If you've ever had cause to say this, you're not alone." Yeah. That 1890 census would answer a whole lot of questions for a whole lot of genealogists. It is one of those things. Unfortunately, the 1890 census was lost in a fire, most of it. And that is why, and I know I've said this before, they need to keep records in separate spots. They needed to keep a copy of the census here and here, just like the military records. Interestingly, they give you a family schedule, but I think it's a more or less. Oh no, this is for a census, I believe. I don't know which census though. I don't know which census that is, but but I am going to use this booklet to hopefully help me with my great-grandmother. And I'll let you know how it goes. I'll let you know if there are links in here, or because I just printed it out last night late, so I haven't had really a chance to go through it. And I've had to staple it in 2 sections because it's fairly thick, but I wanted it. There are other books that they, ebooks that they give. For free. I think it's only for subscribers. I could be wrong. Holy gosh, I'm pale. Maybe it's the light. But I will try to find and link cemetery forms for you guys. This came from National Archives today. And it was in my mother's name. I'm saying, what are they sending her? She's been dead for almost a year. Well, her dad's stuff. So I'll have to get a hold of my Uncle Norman and let him know that I have this and find out if he wants me to email it to him or not. So, because I'm not emailing it to the other one. But I'll find out if he wants it. I'll call on Terry. I also have I've never done it before, but a team meeting on Microsoft. Not sure how it works. Saturday at 10 a.m. I don't like early mornings, but it's okay. Because it's a genealogy meeting. If you recall, I've been doing work with a group of people who are all in my French family. I am not sure exactly where my relation lies, so I have to do some research today. Over the next couple of days. Today's Thursday, so today and tomorrow, I've got to do some serious research and see if I can find the exact link. I know which line of the family the link is in. It's in my father's maternal line. Now, I don't know if it's in Grammy's mother's line or Grammy's Grammy's line or Grammy's Grampy's line. So that's what I have to figure out. I want to say I have an idea that it might actually even be in the La Chapelle line, which would be Grammy's other Grammy. Confusing, I know. But yeah. And maybe, like I said, I can find ones that have more than one on a page on these tombstone transcription forms. I do like it though. Because it's actually quite complete. But I'm going to have to go over that record with the magnifying glass and hope that I can come up with something. I was also going through my old records last night. Sheesh. They're ridiculous. People got things so backwards. They were just old childhood records, but I'm waiting for more records, actually. As I told you before, from the Social Security Department. I mean, they only cashed my check September 24th, so I should be getting the records at any time, I would imagine, given the fact that it's November 3rd. So yeah, I'm supposed to be making calls for the Democrats today. That's not happening, because I have no earthly idea. They never sent me a link for the actual, the calls, where you press the buttons and you make the calls and stuff. So I have no way to do that, but that's all right. On Saturday, we have the Historical Society Veterans Dollies and Donuts. And of course, I will be logging that. I will also be paying my dues that day to become an official member. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully veterans will show up better than the kids did on Halloween. I just gave Mandy the rest of that candy, so hey, that rhymed. My rent check has to stay on the table because my landlord's out of town, so I have to get a hold of my neighbor and tell him to take his rent check down for a week, because he doesn't want them hanging around for a week. So, and he must not have been home when he was here yesterday to tell him. And I have a meal I don't have to cook. I have a meal, so I don't have to cook. Let's roll it up. I know this has nothing to do with genealogy, but I have a pretty good sized piece of cornbread, and I'll tell you what, it smells good too. That's soft. Oh, yum. The pie was awesome, by the way. And chili. He said it's on the sweet side, which is great. This is, again, from my neighbor Bob. Oh, it smells good. This was awful. I didn't realize it says orchard style. Basically, it's cider. It's terrible. Well, I'm gonna got some real juice today. So, anyway, the pie was phenomenal. I did get the whipped cream today, the spray whipped cream. So, anyway, back to the genealogy, which is what this video started out as. I just wanted to show you that. Fortunately, I have managed to get all of my work done. I already did my dishes, which is great. I'll just have that dish to do after dinner. I'm going to take the lid off because it's so full, the lid isn't really on anyway, and put that cap on it when I heat it up. Because it's going to otherwise. So, but yeah, I have some genealogy to do because I've got to, I've got to put this in with my grandfather's stuff. And I have got to figure out my exact relationship to this group. She did put a tree, one of the girls. Unfortunately, it's so small I can't read it. So I'm going to have to print it and take a magnifying glass to it. I saved the picture. I should do that now while we're talking. Print it, and I'll take my magnifying glass to it, because otherwise there's no way I can read it. I'll show you. So let me print. Print. Okay. It's called How We Are All Related. And I like that the girl did that. It's just difficult for me at this point. Inbox. So this is the thing to join the meeting, and I want to print this as well. Oh, doesn't happen here. So that I have the information, because I'm not sure exactly. I only want page 1. Pages. One-to-one. Print. I can join here, but there's a passcode and all sorts of things. So I just want to make sure that I do that. So yeah, guys, I will go grab that and show it to you, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Hopefully, wow, nope. By the way, I found my, forgive the condition of it, it's nearly 50 years old, but my, which I had been looking for, here it is. Okay, Okay, let's see what this says. Oh, okay. Yeah, these are terrible. It's actually blurry, even with the magnifying glass, which sucks. I wish I could get a better quality copy of that, but I do have Julia's information, and I do know how I'm related to one of the gentlemen. I have that. I'll grab that. I actually have a lot of information printed out on that. Just has been a while because excuse me, I had COVID-19. So, and before that, I did just a lot going on. Okay. All right. My Dupree info, married into the Boisbert family. Dupree is a name for pitcher. And then I have her tree, which I have access to on Ancestry. So I know that much. Okay. What is this? That I stapled to that. Okay, Lingois/Chapelle. Okay. Fontaine-la-Fontaine. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's in Yamaska, Quebec, which is where this family, well, my family is from. Well, part of my family. So it looks like it may be in the La Chapelle line. Holy crap. Guys, this is the folder from this line. So I'm going to have loads of fun today. I say that with all the, this here, this is the cemetery that we walked in Mantown, right here. Yeah, it's tiny, I know. But this is ABC order. Gentleman put it in the computer this way. Of course, I took credit for it, and my mother actually did the work, but we won't go there. Stephen Ayotte forwarded your email to me. Okay. I need to find the exact connection, but now I know that my Dupree line is connected to my Boisbert line, but it's also connected apparently to my La Chapelle line, which are two completely separate lines, which appear to be related to each other. But anyway, so yeah, that's going to be fun to dig through, which is why we use the laptop to do so, because using the, let me put this in here, tablet to do so would be a pain. I do not know why that. Oh, whoops. Because I put it in there, I guess. But yeah, I just want to show you this baptism. There's nothing personal in it. It almost looks like my father's handwriting. That's weird. It's probably the pastor's handwriting. Reverend David A. Woods. On this 13th day of March in the year of our Lord, 1977. It so looks like my dad's handwriting, but I can't see my dad filling it out. Something had to be filled out, my mother would have done it. So the pastor may just have similar handwriting to my dad, but that's weird. Neither. Oh, you know what it is? My dad signed his name, but he wrote my name too. So yeah, because he definitely signed his own name. Well, no, I don't think he did, because they're both written in the same hand. And Dad bubbled his R's and his W's. So yeah, he didn't write this. This was written by the pastor. But yeah, I told everybody I would find it. Here are little verses and stuff. This is for baby's picture. As you can see, my picture was not put in there. But anyway, and it's tied with a string, as I mentioned. See, it's tied with a string. So yeah, it's old. So, and that is genealogy. Like I said, I'm going to have an interesting time going through all this. I think my best bet is to get a highlighter, take my laptop, sit, and just go through. Because it's going to be a challenge. But I'm determined to figure it out. Oh, that stupid cold sore. I'm wearing this, by the way, in case you're wondering about the lipstick. It's this. It's fun to do that. And the odd thing about these is they have a little bit of lipstick in the bottom of them. I don't know why. It's like they used that to show the color. I mean, why else would you put, I mean, you could use a brush and actually use the lipstick in the bottom, but there's no information as to why it was there. I just happened to notice it because it came off and I realized there was real lipstick in there. So, sorry. So yeah, I've been a busy girl already this morning. I've even already had company. It wasn't here for very long, but it was still company. Thank you so much for listening to me talk about not only this French genealogy that I've got to deal with, but also the things that I found as I went through Family Tree Magazine's website and found their guide, actually several guides, and the genealogy got in the mail today unexpectedly. So it's been this is kind of a hodgepodge genealogy video, I think, and also the form. So I do appreciate that. I am going to take everything out of here. I'm trying to pack everything together so that it's okay. I'm gonna hang this up. This one that goes out here, I can't. Yep, okay. Phone. I tried to call Social Security to see if, you know, they knew when I was going to get the records, but they're having phone issues, which the robot was very honest about, and I could hear it crackling in the, yeah, this is a terrible connection, so I'll try next week. Hopefully they'll have fixed their connection by then. And what else? I'm trying to think of what else, and that is genealogy related in a way. So yeah, I gotta figure out that exact relationship. So that's gonna take me some time. So what I'm gonna do before I dig into that is I am gonna make a wrestling video. I also need to decide what I'm gonna cook for tomorrow. I might use the crock pot and do some chicken. Actually, I have chicken that I need to wrap, so that's not a bad idea. Chicken thighs in the crock pot. I'll have to look up a recipe. Why don't we do that? I know it has nothing to do with genealogy, but let's look for that. Okay. Okay, I don't care about all the questions. I want the recipe. Okay. Okay. Onion, garlic, chicken broth. Okay, so you season them. I'll use regular paprika. With paprika, salt, pepper. I'll put my baby carrots in, but I will not, I don't have potatoes, so I'll just use the, I have mac and cheese in there, Bob Evans mac and cheese in there, so I'll use that. I'll use a regular onion, garlic, chicken broth, cornstarch, and water. And then, all right, I need to be able to print the recipe. Usually at the top of these, or down at the recipe, they give you the ability to print just the recipe. So, yep, here it is, print. So we'll do this after. We'll do it tomorrow. But we'll get the stuff put together tonight. You know, we'll get the onion cut up and put in a container. I'll rinse off my carrots. So we'll do that in a video today, and then tomorrow we'll put it on the heat. Well, what we'll do is we'll put it together, and then we'll put it on the heat tomorrow. As soon as we get up, or I get up, I will put the crock in the pot. It's just like we did before. We made it together. We made the whole thing, except that it video didn't come out. But anyway, we make it together the night before, and then we stick it in the fridge, which I need to make room in the fridge for that. So let's make room in the fridge for the crock. I think what I'm going to do is take a suggestion I was given, which is to cook the whole darn thing and freeze some of it after it's cooked. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And that way, it's frozen cooked, and all I got to do is thaw it and eat it. You know? Take these out. I'm going to put this over here. Okay. My carrots. We're not going to do that in this video, obviously. I just want to, carrots we can't leave sitting in water either. That will ruin carrots. I don't know why, but it does. As my mother and I have found out. Like I said, I have the Bob Evans mac and cheese, which will go great with the chicken thighs. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Let me grab onion. I will come back and make this video. I'm going to use a smaller onion just because it's for flavor more than anything. And I use real garlic for this. So I use the crock pot. And let me get my unsalted chicken stock, which I might put down here. Nope. Okay, so that is all set to go. So when we make our video, that is my lunch. Just want to show you that I covered that. I have these little tiny flies, and I don't like it. So I covered it. But also, because the air conditioners are still in, that's why I have these little tiny flies. I should have had him pull them yesterday when he was here, but anyway. I might sneak downtown and ask my friend if he will come and pull my air conditioners for me, just because I know he's down there. Actually, I can text him and say, hey, you think when you're done work you could come here? Because he's literally around the corner. So I think I will do that. It's so funny I can do this. Okay, let's go up here. M-I-K-E. Bloop. Hey, since you're right down the street, do you think you could help me with something when you're done? Question mark. Could you come and pull my air conditioners for me? Question mark. My landlord was going to do it, but he's gone for a week. Period. Thanks. I'm going to get this sucker plugged in now. So yeah, I'll go get the recipe which we printed out, and I will see you for that video soon. Let me just get this video started on the computer. So this is going to be kind of a genealogy hodgepodge. I don't know what else to call it. Honestly. So let me, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this other card. Whoops. I'm going to empty this other card. Come back down. I cannot believe it's 60-something degrees. It's November 3rd. That is absolutely freaking insane. Every chair is different in terms of where I need the thing. So let's do this. I have discovered I can skip a click if I, oops, come on. Hey, thank you. Yep, bye-bye. Now I need to go over the videos and delete yesterday's videos. Because I don't leave them. Because what I don't want to do is fill everything up. I don't need to open my recycling bin. I need to empty my recycling bin. There we go. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the new card, the newly emptied card, in here, and we will go put that recipe together after I get this one in the editing process. So I'll see you then. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please click the subscribe button. Please click like if you enjoy the video. Share the video with people. Comment. Even if it's just a smiley face or a hello. I understand that that gets videos recommended. Let's see if it works. Have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless you. Bye-bye.